Good girl.
Don't worry, you're gonna get so many snacks today.
Yeah.
You are.
Okay, so let's start walking a little bit closer again. They went in through the back way of the dog park.
Okay.
And we're just gonna kind of walk around. That's good. She's sniffing. You can follow her. Yeah, and that's exactly what you're looking for. So you're gonna stop right there.
Okay.
You're gonna plant your feet. I want you to separate your feet a little bit more so you get a little bit better stance. We're just gonna let her collect information. She's on that edge of where we want her to be. Yes, good girl, very good. So that's a really good choice. It gets lots of food. We're gonna pay that really well. Good girl, Tess. Yes. So right now there's still more food down here, so I'm just gonna point her back to it.
You made a little squeak and came back.
So go ahead, put that hand behind your yep.
Good girl.
Yeah, you can pet her.
I'm
I want to
so
encourage her
proud
to
of
keep going
you.
back to doing some stuff
Proud of you.
instead of just looking for the food.
Yeah.
We definitely want to reward good choices, but we want to pull back on that.
The reliance on the.
Yeah, that just going in for the food. That's fine. There's more food on the ground. Let her sniff it out and get it. And then we want her to start making that choice to move away from the food, get a little bit more information, and come back. That kind of thing.
Something a little. Not too. At least you can't see me.
That's the worst when you have like a runny nose in the mask and it's like, it's awful. Good girl, Tess. Good job. So she's pretty stiff here, but she's looking around. Good girl. Can you come say hi and be a friend? Yes? And this is something that you could do too, where you're rewarding the looking and the turning back to you with a game of tug, or like the flirt pole would probably be strong enough. I just wanted, yes, good girl, very good. We were already bringing a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But as she gets better at it too, you can start doing other rewards. So just follow her around. Yeah. And that's, the thing too is teaching her how to work through these things and be okay on her own around them is perfectly fine. We want to toe that line between flat out distraction and teaching her how to work through around these things. So why don't we actually walk this way a little bit? We're going to walk towards another dog.
Yeah, we're gonna take a walk.
Come on, baby.
Let's walk.
So she's going to notice this dog. And as soon as she notices this dog, I actually want you to kind of just circle. She hasn't noticed them yet. She's like, who has the food? Who's got the foods? Yeah? Who's got it? Good girl. So she hasn't seen them yet. Okay, so let's stop right here. And I'm just going to circle around because she's very focused on what food she has. She hasn't seen that dog yet, but they're kind of coming closer. Oh, and there's one over there. Good. Good. Well, she's picking up speed. Yeah. Yeah. Good girl, Tess. So, okay, so plant your feet and hold on to her. Yes, good girl. So what's happened too with the way you guys have been walking on leash is that she's starting to realize that tension on the leash means a turn back to you. And so when things are really hard, there's a lot going on, it's going to take her a little bit longer to get that kind of sensory clue to her brain. But she just did it. So that's good.
Good girl. Oh, now you're just begging. So how much?
So just if she begs, just tell her she's a good girl. And just,
girl.
So this dog is walking along right side of us. Yep, so plant your feet. Oh, I don't like this. This is stalking. We don't like this. Yep.
Leave it.
So we're going to move back this way, Tess. This way. Good girl. Watch out.
Come on.
Tess.
Yeah, this is.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, that laying down, that's stalking. That's stalking. Huh. It's fine. She's all wrapped up on me, so she's totally fine. We'll just stay right here. Yes. Good girl. Yes. Good girl. So she's not going to pull me over. We'll just let her watch. If she freaks out, we're just going to let her freak out right now. We're just going to wait and try to pull back from the food. She's collecting info. Good girl. So we can use verbal praise. So,
But now Like now
Yep.
I just am like on dog alert. at
Yep.
all times.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's what you have to do when you have a reactive dog. It's just kind of the way life goes. Okay, so she's behind me. I can't really see. Good girl. Can you come back this way?
Know which one to look at.
Yeah, yeah. So we're actually gonna move. We're gonna wait. There's another dog coming, and then we're gonna move back to our mat, and we're gonna reset. That's why we have that mat, is to just reestablish, hey, this is what we're doing.
Yes.
Good job. Oh, yeah, and that dog is much closer than I. Yes, good girl. Yep. So there's a dog behind you. So we're just gonna wait. You can keep feeding her for focus on you. Yep, just drop the food to the ground. Oh gosh, there's another dog coming behind us.
Oh my
So we're gonna go this way.
goodness.
Hey,
So
Tess!
much going on here.
This way, good girl. Very good. Very good. That's a good girl.
I have
That's a
a
good girl. Yes, right here. Tess, yes, good girl. Drop a bunch on the ground. Perfect. Very good. Very good, Tess. And remember, she's good. We both have a grip on her. We both have separate attachments to her. We're doing everything safely.
And she's got her legs all tangled. So
Yeah.
herself.
Good girl, Tess.
Yeah.
Yes. Very good. Yep, so wait for her to lift her head and look up, and then you're going to say yes and drop the food. That dog is now running. Yes! Right here, yes! Good girl! Good girl. Yes!
Yes.
Back here, look! Look right here! Oh, she's still got more there. She's good.
Show me now.
Good girl! Yeah, there's more right here, baby.
Jumping on it. She's
Tessa! Tess!
come
Tess, Tess,
sweetie.
Tess!
Look, down there. There's so much. There's so much. There's like a whole sandwich there.
Okay. Good. There's lots of barking.
Oh, there's so much happening.
Okay.
Girl.
Good. Okay, so no more treats. Let's hold off. It's quiet now. So let's just kind of let her chill a little bit, and we'll just start following her back towards the mat. Oh, that dog is changing directions now.
There's a little Easter egg hunt out here. Little snacks everywhere.
Good job. Good girl. What do you think? Which way should we go? Should we go this way maybe? Huh? No. That was good though. I like that. No. No. Yeah, and I mean this is busy too for a weekday. Yeah. Yeah, usually when I'm here, but I guess it's, you know, the start of nice weather too. And, yep. Because usually when we come here, it's just right around the dog park that it gets busy. Good girl, Tess.
We went in the back side of
Yeah.
we saw only one dog from a far distance.
Good.
It was nice and quiet.
Over on like 78th Street over there.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And
Good.
then we went over to Fort Story and just had a little picnic with her.
Nice.
Near some abandoned
Yeah.
building.
That's so good too for them to be able to get out and like be in nature and not have to worry all the time. This is good. Good sniffing.
Non-doggy. My parents
Good girl, Tess. Yeah. Just let her, yep. Just let her kind of go with that because it's not as hard right now. She was looking, but we're far away.
we got some good walks in. That's just the right Sunday.
Good.
See anybody? We did have one day. Well, we had to walk because my parents' neighbors at first fine with their animals, but otherwise
Yeah.
they left it out
Oh,
the whole
gosh.
day. Well, because they had their housekeeper come into the house,
Ugh.
and we couldn't use the backyard.
Yep.
And this poor thing, I mean, I felt bad for the other dog, but
Yeah.
she just sat there in the window with knuckles up.
Poor
Like,
girl.
She changed body shape. It was nuts.
Yep.
Tess.
So call her back to do mat work.
Tess. Here, Tess.
Good girl. Over here. Mat work. Over here.
Tess. Wrong way.
She's like,
Wrong way. Hey, Tess. Look at me.
there you go. Good.
Girl.
Yeah.
Can you come over
Yeah,
here?
and so that was perfect. Do back to
Good
basics. As
girl.
soon as she turns back towards it, you're going to treat that good.
Girl.
Let's see if we can get her laying down facing the dog park. I'll move this stuff out of the way.
Lying down but not stalking.
Yeah, laying down on the mat, relax. Not stalking, laying down. Yeah.
Can you come sit this way? Good girl. Can I turn you around? Don't turn that.
Here. So what we can do is, here, let me see if I can. Hey, Tess.
Can you turn
Tess.
around?
Tess. Yep.
Almost.
There you go.
Almost.
And then, yeah. All the way. Can you go down? She's like, this is such a weird position. Yeah. Keep going.
Sleep like that.
Keep
What's
going.
the problem?
Keep going.
Sleep in a donut.
Yes, good girl. Yeah, and so just kind of feed her there a little bit. We're going to feed that down position. When she looks up at you, go ahead. You want to feed her before she stands up again. And we kind of just want to wait for her to look at the dogs in the dog park.
Now she's looking at my hands.
That's fine. She's looking at the kids. You can go ahead and feed that.
Good girl.
So we're going to do the look at that game on the mat right now. Yes, good girl. Looking at the dog park and relaxing.
See? They're not hurting you. They're not bothering you.
So we're going to do this a little bit where we reward looking at the dog park, and then we're actually going to slow down.
Okay.
We're going to slow down with the food and just let her look without that crutch of the food being so strong. Good. There's a lot going on. There's some big sounds.
Breathing pretty hard. Her
Yeah.
whole body's shaking.
Yep.
Good
Yes.
girl.
Very good. That's fine. Just, yep. She'll see it when she sees it.
Wow, such a little chummy.
Good girl.
So, do I reward her when she looks?
Actually, I want to just hold back on the food so you can tell her she's a good girl.
Good girl.
You can, even if you want to, I don't know what the ground is like, but if you want to sit down next to her and just pet her, like, okay, we're just hanging out and being calm right now. I don't know if the ground is all wet though.
It's fine. I am thoroughly washable. Thoroughly washable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's a good girl? Dog was getting
Okay,
sad
so I want you to pet a little bit, and then I want you to actually pull away from petting
We're tangled.
and just wait and see what she does. She's looking at that little girl. So we want to, again, we're kind of like bridging a lot of lines. You know, it's that idea of we want to tell her that we're there and we're calm and we're having a good time, but we don't want to be so like, it's okay, and making a big deal of it. We want it to just be like, hey, we're chilling out. This is great. We are just chilling out, just relaxing. I'm actually going to, while you're sitting, I'm going to grab this one just in case. Put my foot through it.
Where are you?
That's fine. That's totally fine. I know she's moving off her mat a little bit. That's fine. So just wait for her to come back to the mat. And you can reward out of the mat again.
Now it's getting warm. Close to the ground, it's warmer. Get over here. Gotta get over here.
Yeah, and I would just wait right there. Wait for her to settle back down again. So she's thinking, just let her think about it. There's a little one in the run alone. That's fine. That's okay. She can go smell that. Good girl, Tess. Do you see her breathing picking up? Good girl. So part of what she is turning back for is hearing your food bag.
Yeah.
So I want you to, when you can, try to wait a little bit longer before reaching into that bag. Because we want to see when she'll turn back on her own, not for the bag. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Good girl, Tess.
I feel like I've been caught unaware too many times. And
I totally get it.
What are you
I
saying?
absolutely get it. Yeah, and it, you know, I'd always rather have you have food when you need it than not. So I mean,
I
So you can try too. You can say, hey Tess, where's the dog? Tess, where's the dog? Do you see a dog?
Your dog?
That's fine. She's laying down. That's good. Go ahead and pet her.
Good.
Good job. That's a big dog. Big dog and a little dog. Good girl. Good, Tess.
Good girl. That's a good girl.
Very good. A little Frenchie.
Fire your ears up.
Good girl. So you can bring her back to you too with a little bit of food there. She did good. She held it together. Okay.